We are seated here to have a conversation about what is happening. Now, Kojo Forex, yes, Ghanaian forex trader Kojo Forex is trending on social media, especially on X. And Ghanaians abo Kojo Forex basa. Ghanaians boam wow. When I say Ghanaians boam, yes, because of some tweets that he's made on the internet, specifically X, formerly known as Twitter. Ghanaians are not happy with him. And what is Kojo Forex saying? That is what I have my man here with me. Kobe Josvan.
Big man.
Kobe the Josvan.
The nation's blogger.
Kobe the Josvan.
Yeah, your number one pundit.
Yeah, so I'm seated here with Kobe Josvan. We are about to look into what Kojo Forex said on the internet and then why Ghanaians are not happy with him. Yeah. Okay, Kobe.
Big man.
I hope everything is well.
Well, super. Okay.
Now, Ghanaians are really not happy about what Kojo Forex has tweeted on the internet. Now, this is what Kojo Forex has to say. He says, no age range as a limitation, but if you are 30 years plus, as of now, you should have seen and made your first 100,000 Ghana cedis at least. This is equivalent to just $6,150 today. If you haven't made it yet, check yourself first, then check your friends and circles. Now, so this is what Kojo Forex said, and a lot of people are talking. As we speak, 739 comments.
Sure.
739 comments, bro. That is
just an verse,
people really verse them.
I see.
People really verse them, and then a whole lot of people also are quoting whatever he said. But Charlie, in all, no. Share their echoes. I mean, when you listen to something like this, what comes even to mind?
Well, so many, thoughts. So many kind of feelings and because, well, there's some way. But the question is, Kwesi, have you made your first 100,000 cedis? That's one thing that I think I need to also ask. Equivalent
$6,150.
Wow. Should I just go? But but let me take it from the positive light. It's a system. No,
Kobe, let me ask you first.
Yeah.
Per the Kobe Kojo Forex do you agree with him?
There is nothing wrong with what our brother said.
There's nothing wrong.
There is nothing wrong.
Which means you agree with him.
I not necessarily say I agree, but the all kind no. There is nothing wrong.
Do you agree with him?
Even
or
if
not?
You see, not entirely, but at some point, the all kind no. And you say enya no kro, enya no kre, but no kro ni bi wo ha ya yenka. What you say? If all things being equal,
true.
Krumha at age 30, now we be 100,000 Ghana cedi. Bro, you don't be anything, no. Maybe the system. Right now, $1 be what? 17 cedis.
Yes, as of today.
But the question here is, if you are working as a salary earner, how much are you receiving at the end of the month?
Kobe,
just convert your monthly salary and see the amount of money that will be in your account.
Before Kobe continues, this is what some people are saying. In the comment section, someone says, bro, you have made it in life. Yes, we understand. But you to wrap this attitude up, you the Hmong boys, yo, Charlie, maintain your person, can I say? But we also say you are capping, bro. Money is nothing to do with age. It takes the grace of God to be rich, not even by hard work. Can pull that millions you want, just grace. Okay, anyway, he say you are talking too much. Rest. Yes, I know if you are Joa underscore Trisha, I will say you are talking too much. Rest. And obviously, say Kwesi sika. Also, Kwesi anya sika ntam a ose penin empebre we so efre wo faase na we so mighty so say, so what if Mark Zuckerberg also comes and say, if you are 30 years plus, you should own at least $30 billion. You sure you go qualify? Make you no come stress free for here, massa. You man make hot already. What you say? And I will say, I pity those who believe you made all your money from forex trading. Well, wait, so if you buff ho, on and on and on and on and on, bro. I see you are part of the people who go make the boys go do waiting them no for do.
That be the matter. That is the only issue that I have with what he said. Just as Mekayano, the statement itself, we're breaking it down, we decode it, and you who say anka all things being equal, if the system is working, if things are right as it is supposed to be, it wouldn't be bad at age 30 getting your first 100,000 Ghana cedis. But one, the system isn't working. Two, we know the kind of, a country called Ghana where we find ourselves. So certain things, Nibia, and can what they looking obvious in this country. It is looking obvious. So now, the only problem that I have with him is the pressure that will come from the other side. Now, you are giving the youth some kind of pressure, a level of pressure. Say, if at their age, if they are above 30 and things seems not clicking, working for them, they should try other means. And if that is the case, then we are talking about the rise of social vices, robbery, scamming, other things that are not legit. And that is my fear. And three, another thing that I won't support people for them to push agenda like this because of social media consequences that will also come. But they come around to tell us this is what they are doing.
So they are parading falsehoods.
Yes, okay. A lot, my brother. Iti Kojo meka chere say, onhwe nyame animon kan chere say, ni sika wanya ni nyina no. It is true what the claim is or yanana. That is the question.
As the forest trading.
That is it.
Is
it true? Said that is the source of income.
That is what he says. He has said it so many times.
So if that is what he's saying there, then whatever that he thinks is an advice, it should rather be an advice for himself.
I don't understand.
You don't get what I'm trying to say.
Why should it be an advice for
himself?
himself?
If you claim that whatever that you have a reason to justify, then you have no right to justify the cost of someone not getting that amount in his account. Because the same factors, are you way no. If you are to use the same factors for all persons, it wouldn't work for some. The fact that 1 + 1 is 2, that's
for you.
Yes, it doesn't guarantee say the 1 + 1 is 2. That the 2 we assuming say the 2 is the success. It doesn't necessarily mean say another person using that same formula 1 + 1 making 2 will generate the result that the person is looking for. Life be time. While we talk that, life we get runabout for inside. Life we get what slow motion for inside.
True.
So you can be working hard, but let me tell you, if it is not your time and your season, forget it. So this is what we expect someone like him. To use the platform to motivate the youth, create platform to also help, solve the unemployment issues, not to brush off some of the things that you have. Aside that, a depression so be mo no ankasa wonim sa ebema ni aba ne so
say
ani na ebeba ne so ene say ebema ani nkofo bi a whole lot of agenda, like in terms of security wise. Now people will be starting monitoring you. You get what I'm trying to say? Sisia you are trying to show off, say this is what you have. If care is not taken, you are giving room for people to now monitor your steps. You are telling people indirectly, say, so they can use other means of which I don't support, of which I don't subscribe to, of which I don't want to encourage anybody to do, to go in for that and get that money by force from you. So I think he's a very smart guy, young guy, working extremely hard as he claims. If he has something to offer the youth. Our OGs have disappointed us. And at any point in time, they are telling us that the youth are not capable. So you getting the position, having the platform, having the means to support people, put them on.
Put them on. Okay, so this is from Junawal. Junawal says, if you have no help for them or a way to make it possible for them to also reach that height, then please don't make them feel bad. Like there is something wrong with them somehow. These things push people into depression. It makes them to do terrible things sometimes for money. Please. And so just as you were saying,
Yeah,
this
sure.
is what this particular person also has to say about it. And but like we are all saying, we've been so concerned. I didn't want. Okay, maybe, I'm sure there. Okay, you see, when this conversation came up, Kojo Sheldon and Ascantin, so I reacted to the video, I mean, on their platforms. And this particular person says, I didn't want to talk about this, but after watching Sheldon and Scantis discuss you on their platform, I feel like talking a little sense into your small head. I hope it gets inside, though. I don't know which. Okay, I say, first off, I will be blunt with you. You fool. My wife in Kidi says they make that money times 10 and dollars. She self say, she self no go SHS. Okay, she self no go SHS. You are privileged to have made such an amount of money at your age, which is commendable. But don't come rub it on our faces. If you had the kind of father I have, you would have been a big failure by now. Don't be stupid. Yo, this are words I'm for them be account on social media. That is why I said from the initial stage, say they say Ghanaians are not happy, sure, and Ghanaians are going hard on Kojo Forex, because some of the conversation I'm for them be account. I say people are raising, and they say the fact that you use a benchmark, the 30-year benchmark. I say you should have your first 100,000 Ghana cedis, equivalent to $6,150. And on a minimum case, no, we don't really understand that, because as of age 30, obi ho kra na afi na nneoma bi ahya sese ama no. As of age 30, ebi ho mpo a afi mpo na ejuma kra wenya bi because of the environment and economy we find ourselves in. Now, as of 30, obi ho no mo a chale o make before even 20 years. Or make it even before 20 years. And some of the people too also made it around the 30-35s. Now, some people like teachers, like the nurses, like teachers, nurses, all those people as an example. Charlie, obi to me ye juma, because obe secondary, obe tertiary. Before you even come out of the school cycle, you are almost 30. You are almost 30. Now, for instance, say you are training college, or now you're almost 30. That is when you are coming to start teaching. Or better there for about a decade, 2 or 3. Or just say, 20 years, 30 years extra. No, some may not even be able to afford just 5,000 Ghana cedis. What you say? And so for me, personally, I think say it is good. Say the youth and Kasano, as at now, you should encourage them to save and then have such an amount. But to benchmark it, so would 30, that's when to me make it some money now. You should watch your cycles, you should watch your friends, and like some of us, and I said it is not as you said the cycles they are with maybe that is where they want to focus, or that is where they want to be forever, and they want to be for the time being. But like we said, Charlie Krum has said, more of the time some people are trying to build connections, but if you have the money, you build more connections easily. Oh, if you have the money, like for real, Kojo Forex as at now, you are so privileged, and I say, as at now, you have the privilege to make some connections because of your account balance, because of affiliations to some financial institutions. But ebia meti hey ebi obete nyankoma ase anese ebi fabode beto me chok Charlie 5,000 Ghana cedis kwa onya biu. You see the conversation.
As same way ankasa no make we know even include being a teacher. Charlie so be any feel free moon. You see reason why sometimes me I dey hear say people they talk say like my brema obi address you obi. Charlie if man want talking story nipa bro nti san kwasi asem no ni sansin hu no me if I dey see some for social media then my heart dey start to beat fast. Charlie I know say you go talk say wa bre. Boy say bro. So me if I hear people they make loose statements like this, they talk say the youth be lazy. Charlie I know I'm a bad juma no. Na one tiger be. Akwana lodi ade. no person across the pavement and so or making attempts or the four and a car be unity. The guy no anybody and no loading in no a summer sortie. He took obi and a general. So for you to be privileged, get money, and if you have nothing good to offer the youth, sitting at your comfort zone, thinking that everything that a cost no a normal, challenge for bro. What I'm saying that make you go there and see some of the things with the boys they do for them. No, Charlie, the hustle, if you know hustle, or maybe if you know face certain things in life, you go think say like life be easy like that. And so be an hustle. To say obi benya opportunity be call private school. Obi mpo di wan beto ne mami wan mami mpo beto ni mpo nothing dey.
Charlie.
No, like I'm beginning to turn emotional. Like
I understand you. I understand. But you know what? No, Charlie. What you said before this particular angle, and I said in line with what Jonah Wild also said, and I said if you have help for them, you should help them. No, you see, we live in a world where we want to see people succeed, but we don't help them succeed. Now, Kojo Forex is advocating for it, and I said, if you are 30 years plus and you don't have about 100 Ghana cedis, 100,000 Ghana cedis, basically, I said, you are failing. That is what basically he wants to mean. But as we speak right now, so many people want to be forex traders. You understand?
Is he ready to even?
For it, I will say Kojo Forex is ready to help them. And he has organized some seminars. And then, no, listen to where I'm coming from. While organizing some seminars, some people to teach them where the pros and cons in trading. But the case here is, how much does he charge these people? You understand?
Is it my question here? Is it free?
That is what I'm...
Is it meant for any ordinary person?
That is my point, that he is charging these people an X
making money out of whatever that
and
you're
the X
doing.
amount of money, more of the times is in dollars. In TM say if you are charging someone $500, if you are charging someone $1,000 to teach that particular person, you ask yourself, when you ask, how many young guys can afford $1,000 to come in and pay you for you to teach them forex trading?
How many guys can even afford for 1,000 Ghana cedis? You think it's easy for you to get 1,000 Ghana, 1,000 even common 1,000 Ghana cedis? So, Ghana way we do.
So what I say, if you want to help some of the people, and I say you feel said, more of the boys, and I say more of the guys are failing, and I say are not doing something for themselves, are not being able to be on top. Like he has made mention of some names, put them on. Because Charlie Nipado was saying a bit to me afford $1,000, $500 to come in and pay. Yes, as I said, also a Juman away, but such an amount, and if I don't was saying a bit to me about it, say put them on. As I say, regardless, all in all, no, so boys and so, and I say some of the guys, they be so. You say you can't a jamwa and you can't more money. Some of the boys, Charlie, some really have opportunities to explore and then get money. But in our you get it. Sometimes I am a Jimmy and a Dawson. And if you get the opportunity and you think you can make it, if you think say, you are familiar, because Charlie, there are so many people almost circles, and I say almost friends, and Charlie, you can see they are well-doing guys, and I say their family are well-doing people. They can get some connections, but it is all about these opportunities are there. They are not exploring it. Until so Kojo Forex, Kasacho, almost direct, they are fine. What you say, but to make it general, say Ghana Nibia or 30, blah blah blah. There, to me, I don't agree with him.
It doesn't make sense.
To me, it doesn't make sense. I'm sure.
Just as we can, it doesn't make sense. But as I'm now can, we are a bit to me, I no credit, and ampa. But no crowby will hire any day. You get what I'm trying to say? No crowby will hire any send no credit. But especially when you have the means to also support people. You are not seeing the essence to support them. When you have the means to put people on, you are not doing that. So for you to come on social media trying to belittle even the few hardworking individuals, more effort, and you not trying to show appreciation to them. Nonsense. What I talk.
Yeah.
That's the Ghana didn't know for be a company for my boys and you.
Oh, I know the copy, I know them no nya. The fact say you be any sika na say you person talk I know the you be a sika no.
The same way on you be a sika no so to me better be the way on money bro be 100,000 Ghana cedis. So wo fi so unya usika obi ntumi nche de wo nyu sika. So to me better be the one living the life nya ni sika. What are you talking about?
Guys, you can also join the conversation in the comment section. We didn't hear the question. I mean, it could be just one. And I didn't come out and say, I mean, Kojo Forex and come out over there. I hear Crampo say now it has been a banter on social media. I'm up for people really bore Kojo Forex for what he said. People really bore. People really bore him. But also, I don't care. And they say, do you even have your first 100,000 Ghana cedis? And more than that. As at 30. Maybe I mean do 30 maybe.
Well, 17-year-old boy.
Me, I'm
17-year-old boy.
Me, I'm from for 18 years.
So my brother is older than me. One. So you still try and say you better gather. If you're 18, you won't be cedis. You'll be dollars, man.
Obviously. If you're about 8:30 there.
Dollars.
You wait to me and yeah, Saskana. I was having the question. I could be just one. The Nation's blogger and it's not say Eddie come on and say Kobe was getting heated. He was getting emotional. He was getting pissed off. But Charlie, Ninja, I can come with no. Comment section. Follow Kobe Just One on all social media platforms, and you can add me up on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook at Kwesi Armah. Sounds so and Kobe Just One. And so Aji Baby Alpha. Yeah, crowd. Bye bye.